It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's game at Quicken Loans Arena, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors. They continue to pile up the wins, only one loss in weeks. They expect to win every time they take the court. And tonight we'll be watching Steph Curry. Known for his offensive firepower, but he's made major strides in all areas since coming into this league, Shaq.
Yeah, he didn't have great handles when he entered. Now one of the top 2 dribblers in the league.
Yeah, I agree. You know what the funny thing is?
What?
He used to be the guy they sat on the bench in fourth quarters when he first got there.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. And the Warriors on a single-game road trip here before heading back home. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carried right over into this one. They played at a high level all year long and stand poised to make another run at the title.
Certainly looks that way, Greg. I mean, some teams go through a little bit of a malaise or a hangover after a championship. Not these guys. They've had a terrific year. You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Golden State looking who they've got. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
That shot wide open. Smith's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Steph Curry does so many things well, Clark, on the floor, but one area he had struggled with was turning the ball over.
Yeah, and after a slow start, Kevin, to the year in the turnover department, Curry was able to slowly right the ship.
And Curry and his turnovers last year, a lot of it might have been getting used to a new system, but you can see he's also tightened up his play to reduce the giveaways. And, you know, Curry knew turnovers were a problem. How about his mom even instituted a fine on him? And so anytime he has more than 3 in a game, he owes his mom $100 per turnover. And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes. Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but it's a true love faith. Here's Bogut coming off the assist from Thompson. Bogut's got his first points of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Down low, here's Mozgov. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensive.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Now here's Green. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
The drive by James. That's good. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Warriors trail by 7. Out to the wing. Pass to Green. It's tipped. Here's Bogut. They get the rebound. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Irving. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's averaging 20 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Here's Dellavedova. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Passes to Jefferson. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown. And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Dellavedova, that's good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 10. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
Here's Barbosa following the score by Cleveland. Outside, Green. Shot to stop the run. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum. And then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
Dellavedova kicks the fry. Here's Shumpert. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He feeds it to Barbosa. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. That is good.
defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Warriors ball.
And so here is Golden State. 8-point game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Dishes it to Rush. Launches it. And another 3 for Golden State.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
The finish, and Jefferson sends it back. And they're able to recover. Barbosa gets the bucket. And stolen by Spates. Both teams have it go. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her in.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson.
This nigga sucks mess.
They'll get out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Rush in at the small forward position. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Irving, and it's sent back by Bogut. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Now here's James. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
Curry against Irving. Curry with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down. Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 2008, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Curry's shot is good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Irving drives in. Mozgov kicks to Smith. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter. Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Love kicks to LeBron. That's in there. Love with
Nigga,
the
nobody cares, you
8
suck
points
ass.
for LeBron.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. No good. Good D by Thompson. Warriors trail by 11. And here they go. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it. And then excellent execution.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch 4 was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a 3. There. Few traditional power forwards now in the NBA.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. And it's sent back by Bogut. James wide open. Off the left rim and out.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
With the stretch 4 and the need for shooting at the position, they don't need to be a three-point threat, but they do need to be able to hit a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, well said. I think you need to have guys that can make perimeter shots to create spacing. The game's evolving to a space-out-the-floor type game, and shot-making gives you a chance to do that.
Now here is Bogut after LeBron James's miss. Here's Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 9.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
It's stolen by Curry. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Barnes. Here's Livingston. Rebound by Smith.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. And Shumpert in there for Smith. Golden State also making some changes. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Barnes. And the basket good. Dellavedova's got 5 now. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Curry. No good from outside.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively.
Offensive glass was top 5 in that category last. Again, does a terrific job with anticipation of the carry and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose.
State. And here are the Cavaliers now. No one near them. Got it. Nice one there from Warriors, trail by 13. Inside. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
.50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shoots it. Livingston, no luck.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Dellavedova.
They didn't shoot it particularly well from the line in the first quarter. They're doing better right now.
Warriors trail by 13. Here's Livingston, and he's way off from outside.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Thompson passes to Fry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to two more.
Shoots, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 7. Here's Dellavedova. 9 points in the game so far. Out to the right wing. Left side, Shumpert. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers lead by 13. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the board, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys been battling, putting everything they have to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to that lead.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
Well, right now, they're getting a little embarrassed on the defensive end. They got outshot in the first half. But that's because no one put their foot down on defense to stop it. So in the second half...
That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter. We will see you later.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the 3 as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Well, for J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
Sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Warriors trail by 14. Barnes with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Mozgov with the steal. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Six to shoot. Green dishes to Barnes. Buries the long-range jumper. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And they double him up with LeBron. It's tipped. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Trips down the breakaway slam.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And Clark, those steals allow you to play in the open floor.
And that one's good, James.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Curry against Irving. There's the pass to Bogut. And here we go. LeBron, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And that basket going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Warriors trail by 13. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. They'll shoot two.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters. But such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles. Sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Well, Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah. Moving it up. Irving can't get it to go. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry. Barnes kicks to Green. And the Warriors miss again. Cleveland leading by 13. Now the feed to Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Thompson passes to Green. The dish to Livingston. From the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The drive by James. Love outside.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Bogut with it. Now defended by Mozgov. No good from Bogut. And here's Cleveland. Big run right now going for him, 11-2.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Yes, sir. Cavaliers timeout.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
In Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Jefferson's got his second basket of the night. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina. Grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting. His mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Tipped away. And now running up the court. Rush pushing it all the way. Nobody near Barnes. And it's Golden State with another.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Dellavedova kicks to Jefferson. Feeds to Dellavedova. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And both free throws good for Dellavedova.
Thank you, Cleveland!
46 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Jefferson dishes to Fry. Back to Jefferson, the 17-footer. No luck. Warriors trail by 15. Fires the three. No luck.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova. Barbosa with it. 3 seconds left, and it's good on the layup.
Ready? All right, let's go.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers ahead, up by 16. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Curry. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Rush out there with Green, and it's Spates in at the center position. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
That's his third personal foul.
And stolen by Irving.
You got to be sure that you can get it there in time and crisply.
Love the pass to Irving. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 16, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Channing Frye. Cleveland's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Irving. They double-team Curry. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
The Warriors making a switch here. Bogut's checked in.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
LeBron against Thompson. LeBron drives in. Another shot. And the layup good by Mozgov. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
And here they go. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball. Rush gets the bucket.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
LeBron kicks to Mozgov. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Bogut. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
It's Thompson off the drive. And the rejection by Smith. Bogut dishes to Thompson. Can't hit. Smith with some nice D. Cleveland leading by 17. Launches a 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Barnes is checked in for the Warriors. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Down low and stolen by Love. Here's Smith. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And guys, more and more, we're seeing the league try to protect the health of the players. I mean, you see the evidence on the court. Over the last 5 years, the league has cut down the number of cameramen along the baselines in half, giving these great athletes a little more runway to land safely.
Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Thompson outside. The drive by Green and the rejection by Love. Irving passes to Smith. Love kicks to Smith. Outside Irving. Offensive rebound. Love dishes to Smith. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Irving misses. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And with the victory here tonight, they will have at least gained a little respect in this season series. I mean, finishing out the year with 1 win and 2 losses against the Warriors.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Smith. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Irving attacking. LeBron outside. Love wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to James.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Love the pass to Mozgov. Smith. Barnes grabs the miss. James against Thompson to the inside. Here's Curry, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Irving attacking. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And here is Barbosa. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all...
Kevin,
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to...
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.